Mountville Mills is proud to introduce Classic Impressions HD, bringing color and detail to life for your logo mats. Classic Impressions HD is the latest development in logo mat printing technology. The purpose of this presentation is to hopefully show you what makes these HD logo mats different than your standard logo mat today. The most noticeable difference in the HD logo mats will be the printing capabilities. You now have 150 standard colors to choose from. Now let's take a look at a quick video of someone who wants just the right shade of purple.
Looking for a purple, but not like my favorite dress in college kind of purple. It was a great dress. It had a V-neck. I looked great in that dress, but it was just a little too purple. I'm looking more for like purple, kind of like it's raining, only it's raining way, 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 way over there purple. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want the color, but you don't want to be smothered by it. Something you could live with for a long time.
I'm sure that we've all ran into that type of customer before. If we should run across them again, HD logo mats will be the best product to meet their color request. So why are the colors different and how are we able to print so many? We need to first take a look at the current process you are using. We're all familiar with the Pond set that features the 25 standard logo mat colors. The older machines have pumps, where each one of these 25 colors is held. The pumps feed into a jet that places the dye on the yarn. For example, if we wanted to print a purple, we have one shade of purple available on our standard color line. This would be placed onto the yarn. If we wanted this blue, the machine would place a dot of blue dye onto the yarn. This process allowed us, unfortunately, to have selected colors, and we could not blend these due to some of the streaking that is caused when we would try to mix these colors. Let's now take a look at the HD printing process and how it is different. The HD printing process works the same way your desktop printer works. There are only 16 colors that are loaded into the HD machine. That is a little different than the 25 that were previously used in the old process. However, each one of these colors is mixed with another color that will create one solid color that we see on the surface of the yarn. The dots are so fine and the jets are so precise that we are actually able to add up to 16 different colors to one strand of yarn. For instance, if we wanted to make one shade of blue that was somewhere in between the top two colors, we would take a percentage of one and a percentage of the other. This would create one shade of blue when it was put on the surface. Since the machine can print up to 16 million different color combinations, we try to make it a little bit easier for you and have handpicked 150 standard colors, which we reviewed a little bit earlier. This should make it much easier for you to communicate what colors are available to your customer and when discussing it with our art department. In addition to the colors, HD mats feature printing resolutions 10 times more precise than standard logo mats. Competitive logo mats on the market feature 625 dots per inch, while the HD printer features over 5,000 dots per inch, allowing us to actually take photographs and recreate them now on a logo mat. So what exactly does 10 times more look like on a logo mat? You will notice that the standard logo mat on the left and the HD printed on the right. Here you can clearly see that the definition and the shading is remarkably better on the HD design. As we take a closer look, you will notice that there is no comparison between the two mats. So we have looked at the colors and the printing resolution, but what else is different? In order to take advantage of the printing definition, we had to put more yarn in the mats in order to display all of the dots. The carpet pile is now 25% heavier than the competitive logo mats, giving additional selling features like more moisture control and added weight, which will help hold the mat in place better, which is one of our customers' biggest complaints. This is a 15% price difference on our HD mats versus your standard logo mats. However, when you break this down on a 3x5, it only equates to $7 more. It is important to note that you should try to get more revenue out of the HD logo mats. You're providing a higher quality product with better printing capabilities. Another difference is the artwork. When submitting artwork on our website, you simply have to select the Classic Impressions HD from the drop-down box. This will let our art department know we have to create this design in HD. We also need large files for high print resolution. Let me show you what I mean by large files. Let's take this image I found on our website. If we want to take this image and put it on a 3x5 mat, we'd have to take it and stretch it so it was proportional to the mat size. When we stretch it and enlarge the picture, we notice that these dots become more visible than the smaller file. The HD printer will actually recreate this and print these dots, distorting the overall appearance of the logo mat. We have a couple suggestions we would offer to you. I think it's important to note that these suggestions are no different than the other suggestions we have used in the past for other logo mats. But these are the guidelines. If we take an image at 100% of its size on a 3x5, the image is actually 3x5. The DPI doesn't have to be as high. It can only be 76. Again, we won't have to stretch it to fit. It is the size of the mat. However, on most of the artwork you receive will be smaller, let's say 25%. We now need DPI that is at least 300. If this seems familiar, it is. It is the same DPI we recommend on all the artwork we received before. However, it is important for you to continue to ask for your customer to send you the electronic file of the artwork. We have looked at what's different with the product. Let's now take a look at what's not. The mat on the right has been washed 100 times, while the mat on the left has just been printed. As you can see, the colors hold up extremely well in the wash, and the durability is just as good as the old standard logo mats. One way we would recommend selling these mats is to move away from the traditional logo mats where we place the customer's logo on the mat. Let's turn these into marketing mats, where now we can help market your customer's product on the mat. Think of all the photos the customer uses in the store and in the marketing material to promote their products. Why would we not promote a product in a place that is the first thing the customer notices about when they enter the facility? The floor. Of course, if you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to email us directly or give us a call. If you're interested in promoting this product or adding it to your product line, we strongly recommend that you have one of our standard color palette mats that features the 150 standard colors. It comes in a 4x6 or a 3x5. And you indicate you're interested in this in a few slides. I want to thank you for your time and hope that the next logo mat you order is HD.